fact, I had my mom tried it, and she was like, she's like in Spanish, "Está al punto," which means it's like it's perfect.
Oh wow!
Even the seasoning, and I was like, "Bro, you don't understand." I was just watching my mom eat my man-goo. That sounds terrible, but I was watching my mom eating my man-goo, and I was like, "Damn, mom, you eat my man-goo real good." Oh, but yeah, she loved it. She was like,
"That's wild."
That's definitely naughty America.
Once you do that, you've transcended. You're now like, you could be a dad now. Like I could be a dad now after transcending that part. I could be like, yeah, I could hold it down.
Just don't talk. Just don't talk. Yeah.
Who this?
Those demons inside you.
Oh.
Let them go. Before it's too late.
I'm dying.
No way! I can't believe this!
Oh no, man, come on. Oh no. Don't die on me. God damn it. Don't die. Fuzzy.
Somebody did this.
Everybody's here. We're in the pandemic. We're gathered though, via Zoom. Thank goodness, thank God, whatever you believe in. Your entity of choice, your cultural preference of choice. We got you all covered here because it's life, it's universe, it's God, it's the Lord, whoever you believe in. The next day after today might happen to be Sunday, God's holy place. You can gather around all you want there, virtually, of course, as we're doing here. Again, it's something spectacular, hosted by me, Who This. Stay home if you're sick, come over if you're thick, as you can see right above me. That's the emphasis, that's the point of today. And today is extra thick with none other than repeat offender coming back to the show for I think 2, 3, whatever many times it is. We got the pain in the building. Running down the line next to him directly, virtually, of course. We're trying to practice social distancing at as much distance as permitted. We got the man with the tech in his name. Hopefully he don't got it tucked away in the back pocket or whatever. Eddie the Tech. Present live.
Hello,
see Eddie
everyone.
with guns like, yo.
Oh, I got guns.
Oh no.
Oh, I should bring the guns.
All you gotta do is change
this.
the all you gotta do is change the to the DA and you got the tech. They won't know.
Facts.
On your resume, THE, the tech.
The tech.
The tech.
And last but not least, one we've been trying to hunt down, pin down on that Franky tip pause. It's been hard to do, but now he's ready to enter the chamber. And let it be known.
He got
in
his
practice.
Done. Look at him.
In practice, soon to be, soon enough. But for right now, and for all purposes intended, exactly. Dr. Mikey, Dr. Drums of Death, however you want to dub him.
Hey.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you all for joining me here on Something Spectacular. All of you are familiar with one another. You worked with either via through the means of Brendan, the last of them, the realest of them. Brendan, of course, with 2 E's, no A's, like a schmuck would.
Brooklyn.
Is everybody in here from Brooklyn besides me? Mikey, you too, or no?
Or no, Mike, yeah.
You're uptown,
I'm from
right?
Harlem.
Okay, go.
So he dirty, basically.
We're diversifying here. We're expanding the operation. You know, you get your bricks over in Brooklyn, you know, shuffle them through Queens,
and then
shoot
become a
them up
doctor
in Harlem. And that way the hub grows. We get out to the western states, kill them softly. But, you know, guys, you all work with Brendan. You know, Eddie works as a tech around the world, globe hopping. And, you know, Frankie's like his junior version of him, except with just the musicians, you know, hopping from borough to borough, wherever he's got to go. Band here, band here. Band whore, as we dub him, because it's been tough to get him to come through. Even for me, I had to go to him for the last time I sat down with Frankie. So that says a lot about his repertoire, his resume building constantly. You know, Frankie, have you kept tabs at all how many bands you might even have an idea that you might be involved in?
It's a lot, and it keeps getting bigger, even while I'm home here. Somehow I end up with another band or like doing some project. But it's music, man. I like music. I just want to do music, everybody. I just want to have a giant musical orgy and just come on everybody. You feel me? Just with music though. Music
Spread his
notes.
seed like a true Dominican.
I just want to spread my notes everywhere and have no, you know, the babies are the songs. You know what I'm saying? That's the babies that come out of it, and
you're gonna have a bamboo copy.
I might, you know, take care of them after, but you know, child's
busting on everybody. Pa 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 pa.
Exactly. Just
everybody gets it. Equals fair. Just like everybody got that stimulus check.
Gets the pain.
Everybody gets the pain.
So right there.
You just got pained.
Everybody gets a stimulus. Everybody gets stimulated on Franky's end. That's Franky. He's a regular. You know him by now. He's been here more times than plenty, and he's always welcome. Of course, door wide open for him. The same applies.
Break the door down. You feel me?
Well, you're Dominican, so of course there's slick talkers by nature, you know, Tigueraje and all that. So they'll worm their way in. It's all good. I respect the Dominican bravado. So
Tigueraje.
Exactly.
We find out he's Dominican on the low.
I know, right?
He's from Santiago.
Unofficially, I was with one for like 5 or 6 years, and I got away from that. So
yeah, you Dominican.
Yeah.
You spend more than 1 year, you're Dominican. You just have to pick up your you have to go to the Dominican embassy and get your citizenship, and you could just say I was with a girl for 6 years. They're like, oh yeah, that's the qualifications. Come in.
Yeah, you in that Dominican pussy for more than 1 year, you Dominicans over.
Yeah, you develop antibodies. You good. You come through.
When they said antibodies, I'm weak.
I had to get my defenses up, of course.
Yo, it's
the
funny.
hard part was trying to leave.
I've actually been to the Dominican embassy in Times Square, and it's so weird, man. I was in there, and like every hour they make everyone in the room sing the national anthem. Every hour they do it.
No way.
And I remember I was there with my mom. She needed some Dominican shit to get done. And
you know how to sing it?
I don't remember that shit, but I just remember being in the room, and I'm the only guy that didn't stand up because I'm like, I'm technically a citizen of America. Can't pledge allegiance to another flag. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to sit down.
Oh my God.
So I look like a dick. I was the only one that didn't stand up. Everybody in the room stand up, point, face the fucking flag and started, praying and shit. And I'm just like, I don't think I belong here. But yeah, side note, yeah.
Wait, Dominican national anthem, right?
Yeah, the national anthem of DR. It's a pretty song. It sounds like an anthem. Like you listen to it, you're like, yeah, that sounds like some rich shit, Cool.
Can you give us the opening line to that at least, like the opening bar?
Bro, I don't remember that shit. Like we could look it up and listen to it later. We on Zoom, baby. We on internet, baby. We just look it up real quick. How about we end the show with that? We just play the Dominican. We play the Dominican fucking.
Yeah, facts. I'm gonna try to look it up now. Let's see what happens.
That's how we ending this bitch. Just with this.
You gotta salute the Man-goo, of course. It's only appropriate.
Not for nothing. Maybe I have a picture somewhere, bro. I have mastered in my quarantine. I have mastered Man-goo. I can now make it perfect every time. It's crazy. Like,
what's the secrets? What's the secrets? You gotta tell the secrets. What's the secret?
So, the one secret to it is, of course, you gotta know how to peel it and all that bullshit. That's another art form to itself, which I haven't mastered that part. I mastered the cooking of it though. So basically, there's a technique you do that basically right before they're done, like right when you think they're about to be done, you pour cold water into the boiling pot. And what that does is just shocks the plantains and it makes it really, really brown. And it just seals the deal. And it's gonna be perfect, creamy, great for mashing, just perfect. And I did this, and I tested it twice. I did it twice. Came out perfect every time. In fact, I had my mom tried it, and she's like, in Spanish, "está al punto," which means it's perfect.
Oh wow!
Even the seasoning, and I was like, bro, you don't understand. I was just watching my mom eat my Man-goo. That sounds terrible, but I was watching my mom eating my Man-goo, and I was like, damn, mom. You eat my Man-goo real good. But yeah, she loved it. She was like,
that's wild.
That's definitely naughty America.
Once you do that, you've transcended. You're now like, you could be a dad now. Like, I could be a dad now after transcending that part. I could be like, yeah, I could hold it down. But yeah, like, it was great. I should have made some and just ate it while I was fucking doing this. I got you on next time. We do another one. I literally have a plate made, and I'll just be eating it while we talk.
Oh, hey guys, I'm just here with my Man-goo. Don't mind me.
It's like, God, my man. It's just a white liquid in a plate. Man-goo Payne.
Wow.
And all he does is anal. He's just an anal porn star. All he does is straight anal, pain anal. Just that's all he does.
Pain anal. Oh my God.
He does.
He brings the pain.
And he's just cocked, mad diesel, just like.
Oh God, no! That reminds me of that meme they were sending around when when you get the fake text from the guy. Oh, the pause movement here in NYC got extended. You open it up, it's a big fat black guy with a huge fucking thing on him.
Yeah. So
did anyone else get that? Or
yeah. So there's a very sad story to that. And if you look up Joe Rogan's podcast, whatever the podcast he has, there's an episode with Tom Segura on it where he explains the origin of that that meme and that photo, and it's actually really sad. So the guy in that photo passed away years ago, and he basically just did nude photos to like help his family out because he just bought a house, and he didn't do porn. All he did was take like nude photos, and they actually enlarged his penis. Is actually not that big, but it's big. But yeah, like, the picture resurfaced, and it's so sad because like, homie's gone, bro. Why are people doing that? But
he's the hero. He's the hero.
Apparently,
coronavirus.
And people putting him on shirts and stuff, and it's crazy. But Tom Segura is dope. He made a shirt, and
he's hilarious.
He's fucking funny as fuck, and he's selling the shirts, and all the proceeds go to the family. So it's like, you know, he's trying to make it better. But
Tom Segura is the man.
It's crazy though. That's like.
But that's good for him, though. His dick made a whole legacy, so his family can live off that. Literally his dick, so it's good.
That's crazy. My dick left a legacy? That's insane.
My dick left the imprint in the annals of time.
That's crazy.
I want to have that. If I have nothing else, even if the podcast don't hit like that, shit, my dick gets out there like that, let the world know. I got that thing.
My dick paid for my college.
The hero dick.
You did your eyebrows before this?
No.
Why they look
crispy? Those just look bad crispy.
And then we had the light on. Turn the light on again. You had like a light.
Yo, facts. Where's your light? You got
my shit. I got the
lighting,
craziest unibrow right now. This man got perfect fucking.
My hair is wild right now, here. And this motherfucker is groomed.
Hey, he got a fresh. Where you got your fresh cut from?
I don't got a fresh cut. I got a hat on, bro.
Let me find out. You've been going to those barber shops with the gate down. They still doing.
That's a fact. I'm not gonna.
Yo, wait, that's a thing.
Yeah, bro. They still cutting hair with the gate down. Over here. I know a barber close to me that's doing it. It's crazy.
You know how that.
Don't give a fuck, but you know they're wearing protection and all that shit. But still, it's like.
Yo, my barber sent me a picture full. My son said. Full hazmat suit on, talking about I'm not playing no games.
Damn.
And I pull up, and then I'm literally not the only one in there.
Damn. You know what's funny? You know the hazmat suit. What if you fart, bro? Like you just gotta smell your shit forever in there.
Well,
just married.
I feel like the body part is locked off away from the face part, so you good. So you can let all the ribs out
the neck.
When you take that shit off, though, bomb, blow up your whole house.
Dutch upping yourself.
Oh nah.
You got a stain and shit. Up the back. Goddamn.
Yo.
Crazy. No. All the way up your back. Like, what?
He blew his own back out.
You sound like he be talking from experience.
Everything I do from experience. Everything I say. I've been there, done that. You feel me?
Wait, so touching on barbers, pause. And speaking of, actually, I've had to change barbers. I don't know if anyone ever had that problem.
Oh, I did.
My ex-barber was Dominican, like 2 barbers ago.
Yeah.
And he was great. He'd do the shape up, which I got an odd hairline anyway. So he was the one that only perfected, thank God. He'd do my eyebrows, like no charge, nothing like that. I hit him up with the, little something on the side. Yeah. But eventually got to the point where he got too comfortable. I guess El Tigueraje took over.
Yeah.
So he get too close with the rubbing, and I was feeling on his thing on my elbow, like on each side at some point. When the last cut,
that's the cushion. That's the cushion. The bush. He's putting the bush. He's giving you the cushion, the warmth. They love it.
You got to tell him how many times you've seen the Zohan. Like your bug
7,000 times. I can recite the whole movie. Oh, I know all the little like Nuke and Toucan, all that fucking shit. I fuck with all that movie.
That's his last decent film, though.
That was a good one. No lie, that was a good one. And like people didn't fuck with it, but I'm like, yo, you can watch it. It's a cult classic. Like, I don't know. But yeah, going back to the barber thing, I know exactly what you mean. I used to have a dude.
Close.
His problem was he would just talk too much, bro. Like he was just talking too much. And like my haircut would take an hour because this nigga's cracking jokes, talking to the other guys, talking to me, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta be somewhere. Like you just taking too long.
That's why those barbers keep having me dead.
Yeah, then I stopped going to him, and then I went to this Jamaican dude. And bro, this Jamaican dude, if it wasn't for the guy I have now, I'd probably stay with the Jamaican dude. But this Jamaican dude is just—he only has one chair. You walk into his shop, it's just him. That's it. And you definitely gonna wait 2 hours to see him.
Man,
it's just because so much people be there, but it's fucking worth it. His name is Jerry. I fuck with Jerry. If he's listening, fuck with Jerry. Yeah, it's Jamaican dude named Jerry. It's crazy. I'll probably send you his IG. He's on IG and shit. He's making masks. So if people need masks, you know, he's making Jamaican masks.
Is it made out of hemp? It got to be made out of hemp.
I don't know. But yeah, I was going to him, and then I'm going to my guy, Junior. I go to him now, but I haven't seen him since all this shit happened. He's cool though. Junior, you know what he'll do? He'll give me a beer where like I'm getting my hair cut. Like he'll just crack cold, boom, and just like
I can't trust that. No.
What brand?
Yeah, what brand? That's important.
Corona. Yeah. It would be that, or I think one time we had a Heineken. It was cool, but it's just cool with him. Like I just like his vibe is dope. And he fucks with, the music stuff. He really he's a fan too, so it's just cool.
Well, it's good to see you guys are grooming. I'm sorry, go ahead, Frank.
Well, I'm trying, bro. This is an illusion. If you get up close, I got little ingrowns right here. I got I got the illest unibrow. Bro, I even have hairs growing out the side of my hair, my head right here. Like, I didn't know I had these hairs because I would always get a cut or
You ever get the really long, random straight neck hair?
Yeah,
it's just what the
That's
fuck?
What's going on
Why
here?
is this happening?
Oh, there it is. I got it. I don't know if you can see it. Nah, you can't see it through this, but it's right there. It's annoying. I even got a tweezers to do this shit after this is done. I'm gonna have my sister do it. Just clean me up, make me look pretty. I want to be like Mike.
What? Look at this man.
I just want to be like Mike. I just want to be clean.
I mean, compared to all of us, Mike is club ready pretty much.
Bro, he ready to play a gig. That's his gig clothes. That's literally what he wears to play a gig. It'd be a flannel and a shirt and a hat, snapback. Bro.
Fags.
You got a gig, bro? Where you playing at?
Nah.
No, he got OnlyFans or something.
Oh, goddamn. It's just him,
No,
it's just
I
him.
heard guys.
He has an OnlyFans? Huh?
Yeah. I heard guys are starting OnlyFans now. Safari has one, supposedly.
What the hell? That's crazy.
What is OnlyFans?
It's like
he's so innocent.
He knows. He's just being stupid. Innocent. So OnlyFans, it's like a website where people can sell their porn. It's really not only for porn. You can sell other things, photos or videos, and you just have people subscribe monthly to get the content. That's all it is. It's like a Patreon.
It's become sexualized or something. So
it's super. It's straight up homebrew porn that people make.
Amateur
porn.
It's proper term for it.
Yeah, I put home. That's a technical term. That's like a computer term. Homebrew porn. But yeah.
So famous people just record themselves having sex with random people, or
just
not famous,
jerk off and shit.
No.
Yeah, it's not only famous. It's it's just regular.
IG models.
You could start one right now. Just you showing your dick. Boom. $3.49 a month, and if you want 6 months, $15.
No, what pisses me off with OnlyFans though, I'm guilty. I subscribed to like 2 girls off IG.
I did it. I did 1 or 2, but then I was like, then I got into like the dark web shit, and there's people just releasing this stuff, entire dumps of girls like OnlyFans. So I'm like, bro, what's the point of paying if somebody's gonna just release it and there's no security to it? It's like you could just rip it off the site and then
call me a simp, but you gotta support. That's just so fucked.
I know honestly. That's fucked up. I mean, they sex work is a real thing. Here is a little like downplayed because, you know, America's whatever, conservatives fuck. But in places in Europe, like, yo, they have literally stations. Well, being a prostitute is like legal, and they have stations where the girls can get condoms and like hygiene stuff in the street while they're working.
That's
so, like,
dope.
It's not, you know, sex work has been around since pussy and dick got together. You know what I'm saying? So, since pussy and dick went like this, you know what I'm saying? So,
with the whole dip dab and all that.
So, like, you know, I don't see nothing as long as you're not hurting people, like hurting yourself. It just sucks because we live in a country that's so conservative, and if you try to get a job, I mean, the likelihood of that happening is crazy. But if you get too famous, yeah, like if Mia Khalifa comes back or some shit, and she's trying to work at like Target, she's not gonna get the job. They're gonna be like, nobody. They're gonna be like, yo, nah, you can't work here, honey. Everybody gonna try to fuck you. You gotta go home.
How do you feel about her overall, guys? I didn't think she was bad, but I think she was really overrated, though.
She was
sold off the tits.
She was just a niche thing that just somehow didn't exist, but once it existed, it was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's like where she was from is what really like pushed it, yeah, but then also like
so it was like a fetish thing. That
you cannot say that she's not hot. Like she's fire.
A beautiful young girl.
I don't really remember what she looks like, but I remember like not ever feeling interested in Khalifa.
Bro, you never rubbed one out to Mia Khalifa. Don't fucking lie.
Yeah, I've never.
Matter of fact, stop this shit. Go do it.
Yeah. He said stop this shit.
Stop this shit. Matter
of
fact, wait, we can share the screen. What we doing?
Yeah.
Watch might get it initiated.
No.
I've done it. What the fuck?
Yo, but you fucking do it to anything that breathes. Frank,
man, my dick's a humanitarian. I don't have control over that nigga. He's trying to give world peace. You understand? He's trying to bring us world peace.
I'm the same way with food and women. Yeah.
Yeah. I see, bro, I can't get on your story too many times, bro. It's a trigger. Like, I see your story, and it's like I have to go jerk off right after. I have to do it. It's like,
your story is dangerous, bro.
It's dangerous.
All the fine babies, yo. This shit is ridiculous.
I'm just like, nah, it's not fair. It's not.
That's like his part-time job, just like
word.
promoting these IG models.
I was like, yo, you should start like a ranking system, like just catalog these girls. Just create a database. Hit up Oracle.
I've been thinking.
Create a database. Like, I know Wikipedia has something similar, but just make your own. Just the hood one.
He's gonna be the next Hugh Hefner.
Exactly.
Yo, facts.
I'll keep them all overage though. I'll make sure.
He's gonna have girls just. It's gonna be like a little boozy shit on the podcast. He's gonna have girls just showing him tits and shit.
Yo, there's a DJ. It's like this Dominican dude that Don
Miguelo.
Yo,
yeah. The girls be wildin'.
Those girls be wildin'. They sometimes like do the nip slip. And they're like, ooh, placata, yeah, and then it's just crazy, just like ass shaking shows. It's
you know who started that shit? It was fucking Michael Blackson. He started doing that shit with Titty Tuesdays. Y'all know about Titty Tuesdays?
No.
So Michael Blackson, every Tuesday, I don't know if he still does it. Every Tuesday for like a couple months, he would have girls just get on the live and just have the girls show him titties. That's it. And the girls would show titties. Sometimes they show ass and stuff to him. But he would do this religiously, and I would watch it like, cause sometimes you get some weird shit. You get some dick sometimes. He gets flashed with like some dudes just being stupid, but you do get to see every Tuesday. You would guarantee you'll see some titties. But he started that shit on IG. He was the one that started doing that shit.
It's good to do the research. Then I'll have to deep dive into that. See the archives.
It's a whole documentary history thing we could do on it.
Archives. Wow.
But actually, speaking of that, though, Frankie, you brought up a good point. I mean, how about we have Mikey answer this first? How many times in your life have you accidentally seen a dick that wasn't your own?
Accidentally seen a dick, bro.
Like you just minding your business all of a sudden, like
porn. I'm
seeing like last night.
Oh, well, okay, porn don't count. Obviously, you're going to see that whether you like it or not. But like, let's say I've seen some by accident in the gym locker room in high school. Like I'm just minding my business, and I at the corner of my eye, I can see like, oh shit, fuck. Top. Fuck.
Yo, I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen enough, to be honest. I haven't seen any.
Have you ever been in the airport, my guy?
Once when I was
at an airport, you just see mad dicks in the bathroom. What? Because they don't have no dividers. Niggas just be like blah, just whipping it out, and you're like, that's a dick.
Blah. That's hilarious.
You gotta look straight and forward like this, like.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
I say twice by accident. Like basically, I was like sleep over at my friend's house, like my best friend, whole wide world, and I figured out whatever. She basically told me, yeah, I don't sleep with underwear on under my pajamas, so you're free balling it for whatever. And then one day I'm like chilling in the room, and he don't tell me he's gonna change. And this motherfucker deadass just takes off his pants, and I'm like, oh, like, yo, what the fuck, dude? And then when I was like a kid, like I was like washing my hands like in the bathroom. My father, he just comes in, he's like, I gotta pee. Fucking boom. I'm like, oh, and then those are the only two times.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, it's funny because you shared, and then now it just like came back to my head. There was one time, my mom had her friend from Ecuador stay over. He was like became my stepdad, but I walked into the bathroom and my son was like washing his dick. I was probably like 12 or something like that. And then another time, I remember now. Another time, I was in Central Park pool, and like, you know, I'm coming back from the pool and like into the men's locker room, and this white guy with his little kid, and just straight like both of them. So I was just like, wow, we doing this, okay?
Shit.
Isn't it weird how like, not weird, but it's interesting how you're like, you grow up in New York and this shit doesn't happen here anymore, I guess. It's like you go to school, like especially high school, you go to gym, you change, and that's it. We're fucking dirty. We literally got all sweaty and shit, all that shit. We change and then go back to class. But you watch movies, and then all the white schools, they got shower right after, everybody fucking naked and shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
what's going on here?
But you said that would happen in school when you would go to school, right, George?
Yeah, it happened to me. I mean, again, thank God, social distancing back then, it was like 6 feet plus away from me, the dick. I mean, but it was there in the locker room in high school. I mean, of all public school systems, New York City's, I wouldn't think I'd have to do that, because I think we had like 1 or 2 showers for us, of course, and then I would have rather seen the girls' locker room, but I got stuck in there. I wasn't active in gym, but then, I see, you know, the football guys, the wrestling guys come in and out randomly too, and they just bare ass, you know, hairy nuts and all that too, like out the corner of my eyes. So like, I'm really trying to do my best to look straightforward, you know, because I'm straight. But, you know, all these guys afterwards. These guys having full-blown conversations with the fucking thing out, just like looking dead in each other's eyes too, like talking football plays and all that too. Hail Mary, pass this, hut 1, hut 2, all that.
God damn.
The awkward ones would be the wrestlers, because they be in there like lathered up or whatever. No curtains to cover nothing. They're like, you know, I'm gonna pin you, I'm gonna pin him and all that. Like, okay. I like wrestling, but not that kind of
wrestling.
Now, I think this brings up an interesting topic of like why we put so much emphasis on like the naked body, right? Like, why is it a big deal?
True.
You know what I mean? Like, we're making it a big deal in terms of like I think it would be pretty, like, it's a pretty high sort of sense of being comfortable if you're able to just be naked like that and just start staring at niggas in the face and just really have a regular conversation. Like, goddamn, they're really chilling. But
it makes you think, are they really straight, or are you just doubting yourself that big?
They could be straight. They could just be like super comfortable with their bodies and just not really care.
Because then, according to all the movies, like, all the white boys do is just like show their dicks, tug the dicks, sword fight, cross streams, all that.
Ooh, we not no sword fights was mentioned though. You said sword fight.
Yo, for me, I don't know where I even begin.
Oh,
where do I begin? All right, let's start with the origin. So when I was very, very young, like, I'm talking from 1 to 8 years old, I used to live
Little Pain. I used to live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn with my grandma, my 3 uncles, my mom, me, and my sister at one point. And then at one point, my mom had my twin sisters. And then at one point, there was 9 people living in this 2-bedroom apartment. Sounds like Brooklyn.
I've seen my good taste of schlong living there. You know, my uncle's just coming out the shower, changing. It's like you just in the room. Oh yeah, his dick is out, cool. Or like him purposely like flashing us, like and then running away. I'm like, damn, I didn't want to see that. Like, and he got like the perfect slap. He'll pelvic thrust, and you hear the blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh damn, I didn't want to see that.
Yo, that's like the most perfect description of whatever the fuck you just said. That shit was ridiculous. What the
fuck? So yeah, we can start there. You know what I'm saying?
That nimble brutality.
And then the next time it happened, I would say it was in high school. My friend Milo, who's now like a Marine now, it's just crazy that he ended up joining the military. But he was like this frail. Do you remember Bernie Mac, that Bernie Mac show, right? Remember the kid? Yeah. Remember the kid, the little kid? What was his name? Whatever his name was, that actor, like that body shape, that frame that he had, he was very frail and like skinny and shit. Milo, like me. Milo looked just like him. Milo was like, it was him. It was crazy. And he was like my best friend in high school in the 9th grade. And I remember there was a prank that me and him would do. We would do a bunch of pranks. Like, we would put ketchup and like mustard packets on the railings of our school. So when kids go up, you know, from lunch, they would just be covered in fucking, like, the whole classroom would just smell like mustard.
So fucking tight,
bro. When I say me and him would pull pranks, it was crazy. And our thing was flipping bags. So like,
oh my god!
If you left your bag unattended, it was instant flip. Like, instant flip. You went away. You look like, literally, if you do this, look away, come back, bag is flipped. It was crazy. It was just, we were fucking savages, me and him. It was insane, bro. There was this one time.
What was the technique? It's just like,
bro, it was
fucking.
It's just mad. Like, you just grab everything. It was like we mastered it. So like, we would grab all the contents in one grab, like this, and then punch the bag and come out like this, and just boom, it would just be fucking flip automatic. It was amazing. Me and him were like, it was fucking surgical the way we would do shit. And there was this one day, right? We have gym class, and this is legendary. This is the biggest flip we've ever done. It was like, we couldn't, like, when we saw it after, we were just like in awe of how much bags we flipped. It was crazy. So everyone's playing in the fucking, everyone put their bags on the whatever you call that shit, the bleachers, whatever.
Yeah.
All the bags were on the bleachers. People were fucking playing. I see Milo. Milo looks at me, and he's already like, bro, look at all the bags. And I'm like, bro, what do we do? What the fuck do we do? He's like, we got to flip them. We got to flip all of them. All of them got to get flipped.
Bags.
And yo, we even flipped our own bags. That's what we did. We flipped our own bags, so there was no suspicion.
Yeah.
There was no suspicion that it was us.
Smart.
It was, bro. It was criminal. It was just we were little criminals ready to be fucking in jail in a couple of years. It was crazy. So we do that shit. We flip all the fucking bags, and then we just continue playing. It was like 2 periods of gym. We come back. Everyone comes back to their fucking bags, and they're just like, nah, what the everyone's just like sucking their teeth, mad. The teacher got their bag flipped too. It was fucking crazy.
You got
And
the teacher. No
everyone's fucking putting their shit. Everyone had to spend time unflipping their bag. After everyone unflips their bag, they go to the because everyone's clothes was in there. Mind you, we had books and clothes to put back in. And we did no lie. It was like 30, 40 bags in like the matter of like 10 minutes, just mad quick. Like, it was crazy. Like, I would throw the bag at him, but he would be behind the bleacher, and I would just throw the bag at him while I'm flipping my own bag. And we were just like, just going back and forth. Finally, we flip everything. Then everyone goes into the shower room to like shower and shit. Because we actually had that. You had that option. You could have took a shower if you really wanted to. Most kids didn't. They would just change and go home. So while everyone's fucking changing, I fucking change. Oh, this story is sad. I don't know if I'll say that part, but this is kind of sad. For me, well, I'll say it. Whatever, it's fine. It has to do with shit. So, so after we do it, this is karma too, because it happened right after this shit happened too. So everyone's fucking, everyone's changing. And then, I don't know, I think Milo confessed to somebody there that he was the one that flipped everyone's bag.
Oh, he snitched.
Or like he said something, and this kid was like, oh, hell no, fuck that. So he literally took Milo and just fucking took off his pants. Just took it off. Just made him, just completely fucking made him naked. Just took everything off of him. And that's when I saw Milo's pecker. I saw it. It's crazy. It's like they picked him up and then he dropped him, and I just saw his dick midair, and then like it hit the fucking cold fucking tile, and just like boom, and it was like, oh no, they got Milo, and I'm like, fuck, if he confessed, I'm next. And then while this is happening, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take a shit. I gotta take a really bad shit. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? There's mad people around me, and it's like there's this stall, and I'm like, fuck, if I take a shit, they're all gonna fucking come in, and they're probably gonna do the same thing to me. So I'm like waiting for everyone to leave so I could take this shit, and it's like really bad shit. It was very bad. And fuck it, I wait till everyone leaves, and I'm like, I look around, I'm like, shit, nobody's around. So I do a quick one where I just like pull my pants down, push hard, and it was fucking diarrhea, bro. It was terrible. It was just boom, just sharted, boom on the toilet. The toilet won't flush. I'm like, fuck, I'm out. I didn't even wipe, bro. I didn't fucking wipe or anything. I just said, fuck this, I'm out. I'm not getting caught like Milo. And then whatever, I rode the home train with like a dirty ass. It was terrible. But yeah.
You sat down or you stood up? That was
my Milo dick story.
You know he sat down.
I didn't sit down. I was like, nah, I was on the whole cart was empty, and I'm like, nah, they don't want this business right now. But yeah, that all happened, and I'm gonna send this to Milo. I'm still friends with Milo. But yeah, Milo's crazy. Me and Milo were crazy, man. We were just, oh my god, the pranks we would fucking do.
That's fucking incredible.
But I saw his dick, basically. I saw Milo's dick. I saw your dick, bro. And I don't know, just later on in life, I have a brother, sometimes he'll come out the shower and it's like, oh shit, that's huge. And then he'll walk into his room, like it happens. When you live with a lot of people, it's going to happen. You're going to see some extra dick that you're not supposed to be seeing. You're going to get extra dick. You're going to get collateral dick. I call it collateral dick.
Collateral.
You're just going to see it. Especially if you're when you're in a band touring, you're going to see collateral dick. Mike, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see your dick on tour if we go on tour one day.
3-inch killer, 3-inch killer.
I'm going to see your 3-inch killer and be like,
3-inch killer.
He's probably a grower.
Not a shower.
He's just not a shower. It's fine.
I would ask, but yeah, we'll leave that for the road tour, all you band groupings and all that. I don't need to know all that too much about you guys. Mikey, we're just getting to know each other. Same thing with you two, Eddie. That might be stepping over the line per se.
But got some wild stories.
I'm sure he does. Eddie, you got any foreign collateral dick Stories that you care to share before.
Word, have you seen collateral dick out there? You don't have to mention names. Just say
overseas.
where you saw it.
And no, so like I said, it's only been 2 dicks, 2 collateral dicks. But in Europe, I mean, motherfuckers don't care out there. It probably would have happened, but I made sure it didn't happen. I would never be in the vicinity. I have this thing where I don't know. I can't piss next to people in a stall. Like, I mean, whatever, in a urinal. I gotta gotta go to my private space, my stall. I gotta fucking.
Same. I go to the stall.
Fucking blah, piss, fucking, I'm comfortable. I'm good, but nah. I can't. Urinals, nah. I can't.
I'm with you on that. I gotta do stalls every time, and if they don't got a stall in there, I hold it till I find someplace with a stall.
Yeah. I don't want to see other people's dick. I just can't go. Like it's just uncomfortable. Like I don't know.
Nah, for me, it's hard to like take a shit anywhere else but my house.
I had that problem, and I had to learn to let it go. I had that problem really bad, and I would hold my shit in, and it would started physically affecting me. Like,
yo, facts.
Yeah, you can't.
I started feeling like shit because I'm like, oh man, why do I feel? Oh, I'm holding my shit for like hours, like because I'm fucking weird about going to my friend's house, and then I end up shitting myself on the way home. Like it's happened.
What?
To add to that, there like I basically the same thing all throughout life, school year, all that shit. I never shit on myself. But I would never shit anywhere but home. Never. Fuck that shit. No, I don't want to fucking set toilet paper out, blah, 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 whatever.
I had to learn the ways, bro. I had to learn the ways.
When tour started, though, I was like, I got to learn to let this shit go. So wherever you got to go, wherever it's nice and wherever you got to go, you got to let it, you got to go,
Just make sure it's clean. That's all it is. Or clean it yourself. Just squat. You don't have to sit on the fucking thing.
Well, actually, Eddie, you're the perfect person to ask now talking about that because you were just in Japan not too long ago.
Yeah.
And they got the bidets or whatever you do to shoot right up your ass.
The most magical shit. I swear, I recommend it 10 out of 10 to everybody. It's like, bro, you know the marker shit? You wipe and it's just like, what the fuck? You keep wiping, it's just there.
Yeah, you want to shower.
Oh.
You got to trade those fingers, see which one gets deeper.
Exactly. Yo, you literally hit the bidet fucking like 30 seconds. It's nothing crazy. Probably like a minute. Just leave it. Yo, you wipe once, you're set, bro. That shit is beautiful, bro. I'm sorry. I'm getting fucking.
I went over to my friend Dominic's house, and he's Asian and whatnot, and he has that shit installed in his fucking toilet, and I'm like, what is all these buttons next to it? I'm like, oh, whatever. I go to sit down, bro. The fucking thing starts heating up. I'm like, oh, wow. It starts heating up. A light turns on, and then like a fan started turning on, and I felt the air. I was like, oh, this feels great. And then out of nowhere, I get violated by the stream of water right into the anus cavity. And I'm like, oh, I've never been ventilated like this. And then I go to wipe, and bro, it was like, I look forward to shitting in his house after that. I was like, I want to shit more often. So I make sure I eat a big meal before going to his house.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Dom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I like shitting at your house. It's fucking
bro, even in like, I went to a public park in Japan, and bro, there's bathrooms there are fucking decked out, and they got bidets too, and I was taking care of there, bro. It's the greatest thing ever. If you haven't tried it, go look for that shit, bro.
Japan is clean.
Yes,
bro. Well, I think we need to consult with the doctor in the building, Dr. Mike. Would you recommend the bidet treatment over, I go with baby wipes because I don't got a bidet. I don't got the budget like that. Or if you don't have a bidet, what do you recommend immediately if you need to wipe the ass?
Yo. Get a fucking cup, fill that shit with water.
Yo,
wash your ass, bro. I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something. And so I was expecting the squat shitter. You know what I'm talking about in Asia, where you sit. It's the toilet's on the floor. I was expecting that in Japan, and I didn't find it anywhere. I guess Japan modernized and fucking were like, let's just do regular ass toilets. But in Malaysia and Indonesia. I went to a bathroom, but I saw I saw both. I saw the floor shitter that I chose not to do because there's no toilet paper in there, and a regular shitter. But I noticed one thing, or in every stall, there was always this one thing that I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's literally a shower head that you press the thing and it activates it. It activates the water. And I'm like, wait, is this the bidet for Malaysia and Indonesia? And I found the answer to that. This one time, I go to this stall, this motherfucker, he like finished taking his shit and he dipped. And I'm like, why is it so wet in here? And basically, you sit down on the shit, you put the fucking, the sprayer next to your ass and you fucking turn that shit on and it just cleans your shit. There was no toilet paper in there, by the way. So that motherfucker literally, blow, fucking shower head to the ass.
What's better than water, though? Come on now. You want to rub dry fucking paper on your ass, on your moist, dirty ass, and that's it, and then walk around like that? Nah, bro. What's better than water, bro? That's why when people were freaking out for this COVID shit, buying toilet paper, I'm like, man, these people want to die with a clean ass. I get it.
Oh, yeah, when the EMTs come through, they, like, turn them around, check the cavities and all that. I guess, yeah, you want to have a clean whistle.
Yeah, they'd be like, wait. He's dead? Yeah. Check his ass. Oh, it's clean. Yes.
But I'm guessing, like, what do you call, Dr. Mike, what do you call those things? The gurneys, the stretcher. There we go. Do those have, like, double, triple layering on them in case somebody, like, shit themselves and they die from it?
Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know that they definitely have different sheets on them, and then you change the sheets all the time. But, yeah, I'm not a doctor. And I'm not in med school either. I know Frank always does this.
He was training to be a doctor, though.
Bro, you gotta be my doctor, bro. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm working.
I'm literally gonna make you my PCP, bro. Don't do that.
Don't be shy. Come on.
Like, you know how crazy that is? Yo, yeah, the drummer in my band is my doctor. Like, he's on my card. Look.
Whoa.
That's the greatest flex on life.
I was, in Queens College studying neuroscience, major in neuroscience and doing pre-med, but I think I'm just going to end up doing like PA, like physician assistant. And right now I'm just working at a pharmacy during all this COVID shit. But yeah, it's gonna take a while before I'm your PCP, Frank.
I'm ready for that.
You all now in the background. I love that.
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for you, Papi. I'll wait for you. You could do anything.
You hear this, man?
Mad quiet and up close to the mic.
Rectal examination.
I just know who this is gonna sample all this shit. He gonna make a soundbite out of me. You should, if you get enough of this shit, you should make like a prank call with just my voice. Hello.
I mean, touching back on the toilet paper incident, I mean, we got everybody still stocking up crazy.
Yeah.
We'll ask Dr. Mike, of course, or Mike, the drummer, MD, on his further advisements as far as like stocking up on what? TP, baby wipes. I go with baby wipes. I trust that the most. I use 5 to 6 max. I don't got a huge ass, so I don't really got to reach deep in there and clean thoroughly. So I'm good on that sense. That's why actually going back to like all the baddies I feature in my stories, I put up a front. I got to be honest with you guys. I admire the women when they're thick, they're well built, put together and all that too. But my worst dream would be to end up with somebody with a huge ass, because I got to imagine with my luck, I'll have the bedroom right next to the bathroom. So, all girls never shit in the first part of a relationship. But if you get married, it gets serious. Then they lose that shame as mine's lost now. So unfortunately, I got to hear fart all day. I got to hear shitting all day too at some point, especially after big lunch. You got one of them thick-ass IG girls. Where are they going to hide it?
Word.
Especially if they don't believe in natural aromas and all that, or they don't believe in like the incenses or whatever. And she's in there just blowing it up on flex style. Then I got to be next to that. Then I'm checking on the ass to see, hey, you missed a spot. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, tonight we're good. Yeah. But no doggy style, though. No, doggy style, yes. I meant to say anal, no. I don't do that. I tried it once. It was a mess.
He said it was a mess.
And get diarrhea.
Shit everywhere.
Damn.
It was borderline that, but yeah, it was.
Come on, just play with the shit.
Thank God. No scat porn for me. I'm
scat.
Just, you know.
What is scat porn?
Oh my
bro, this boy is so innocent. Oh my God, bro.
It's because he's so busy in those books. He doesn't get a chance to just like be like us, like dumbass motherfuckers that go online and look up this dumb shit. So scat porn is basically porn where they mix and play with shit. So the girl with shit or the guy
like
with
two girls,
shit,
one cup?
and the girl, yeah, it's basically 2 girls, 1 cup is a scat version.
That is the definition of scat. And
they just play with shit, and it's horrendous and disgusting, but oddly turns you on if you
not kink shame.
That's a select audience.
Into shit, you know.
That's a select.
But
very.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a period where I was like, and then I said, nah, I can't. I couldn't do it.
No, 2 girls, 1 cup was disgusting because they shit into the cup.
Yeah.
They shot it out the cup. Yeah. It spurts out like a fucking Sunday dispenser or whatever.
Fucking, what's it called?
All over face.
Mr. Softy machine. Just
exactly.
Ass.
Yeah. Yeah, just upside down. Blah.
You know, when I was young and I saw that, I didn't want to believe it was actual shit. I thought it was just Rocky Road ice cream that did.
Yo, I didn't. First look, I was like, "Is that ice cream?"
Yeah, I was like, that looks kind of delicious if it was Rocky Road, you know.
but then they show where it's coming from. You're like, oh.
Yo, I had this belief when I was a kid that porn was fake, like it was just CGI or some shit. It's like, man, that's not real. They're not really. He's not really penetrating that girl. It's just CGI.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like I thought, you know. I mean, all right. So what about like girls who do like squirting and shit? I don't care what no one says. Squirting is pee, bro. That shit is pee. Like it's fucking pee.
All right.
Well, we got the doctor, so
the man can squirt is just pee, bro. Come on.
I mean, it's a mix of vaginal fluids, but
and pee, bro, and pee. Just
you could say like
that's what it is. So what they do in porn?
I have a theory. Can I explain my theory?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. You ever be on ChatterBait or like fucking just like? There's usually these
what
like
ChatterBait.
Sorry. There's usually these like middle-aged to like kind of like milfy women on there that be like fucking going in on themselves, and they just like it's just creamy like creamy vag fluid, just fucking just it's crazy.
I've seen that.
That is fake. Real squirt. No, all right.
No,
so
fake. That's a it's like I don't know what it is. It's a type of sugar that they use. It's like a lube. It's a special lube.
Okay.
That when it gets mixed with their urine, it makes it look like
No. So there's that. There's what I think that is basically a mix of like actual like fat fluid, but also like they pre-squirt shit into there. But I don't know. Anyway, and then the other one where it's like you see girls like they're doing like it's like a solo video, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm coming" or whatever, and then the squirt happens. That's pee. That right there, that's pee. That's it. It's pee,
bro. I don't care what y'all saying.
Yeah, it's pee.
Don't tell me, because I know what it happens. So what they do in porn to make it look like, you know, the girl's like, man, all this liquid's coming out of her. All they have the girl do before they do the scene, they literally have her drink an excessive amount of water. So when you pee, it looks clear. Because if you drink a lot of water, what happens? You pee clear. Your pee comes out clear and it's just salty. And you taste it. It's just salty water. Don't ask me about tasting.
He said he tasted it. He said
you would know, Frankie.
Like I said, everything I say is from experience. So it's just salty water. That's all it is. It's just nice, you know. It's your fluids. Just drink it. So whatever. It's just water. It's just that's why they make it look, you know, in porn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have girls that do squirt, you know, and if they didn't have, you know, if all they do is drink Pepsi and fucking eat fucking hot dogs all day, that shit's not gonna smell great. That's not gonna be fucking clear. Like it's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be mineral.
That was probably what was her name back then? The one that was popular in the hood, Pinky, I think.
Oh yeah,
that might have been her diet.
Yeah, the Pinky was. I mean, Pinky. I still give it to Pinky today.
Bro, why do I know that?
Like bro, Pinky. That's another one. Carla and Pinky. Let's go.
Yeah,
Pinky's the other one.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad, but it's like everybody would like say like, "Yo, Pinky this, Pinky that," and then I'm like, "Pinky," and I'm like,
Pinky and the brain.
I'm so sorry. It doesn't. She don't do it for me.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
she's an instant. I can like she's my go-to when there's nothing's working.
She's like that thick black woman, right?
She's perfect. She's a gift of God.
I'm not saying she's bad. She just doesn't do it for me. Like her ass is magnificent.
And she's
body.
short. That's the thing that's like even more fun because she's short. So you can just let me stop.
Well, speaking of short girls, actually, that reminded me of when I lived out in Queens Village, like about 3 or 4 years ago. I used to have to take a bus to the train from Jamaica Avenue to work. So, yeah, exactly. So it's a horror. I mean, try driving in Queens and then try Corona where like 103rd Street's on this corner and then 108th Street on the other end of the block somehow. And then all those 5 blocks disappear somewhere. Who knows? Maybe they're stuck in Brooklyn somewhere.
They got to redo Queens.
They really do.
They got to remake Queens, please. Can y'all get a remake?
But then I remember the days I took the train, because I started taking the bus afterwards. It was like just a headache. And I slept late, so I take the bus to take me one straight shot to work. There used to be this Puerto Rican lady. They used to wait on the same spot almost on the platform every day. I could tell she was Puerto Rican because one day it was spring going into summer, so her skirt was high enough above the knee where I saw the calf tattoo and it was like a rose or a dragon or something. And she wasn't that tall. She was like on the shorter side. She was nicely put together, thick and all that, how I like it. But I got close enough one day, not on some creepy shit, just to like measure heights because I wasn't too sure like how tall she was. The heels were kind of like a throw off. And she wasn't going past my shoulder, even with the heels on. So she was like she was under 5 feet. Yeah. So she was borderline short person. We can't say midget no more. So, but she was thick. She was maybe like a couple of years older than me, maybe like a kid or two, who knows? Because, Puerto Ricans are right.
Yeah.
She was, I'm telling you, she was nicely put together, just real short. And that made me wonder too. I had people tell me back when about they used to think about these like really thick midgets and be nice to fuck one or whatever too.
Yeah.
So it made me wonder, would any of you guys ever consider a short person as one of your slays?
That would be great.
One of Yo, where did
me,
this podcast turn to?
Bro, this is the podcast, bro. Me and Frank have this thing. That we joke like, if they're short, you just toss them around and shit.
You just like
if they tall, you climb on them.
You just do backflips with them. But you gotta find one that looks bad.
But,
some of them be like,
are we talking about
dwarfism
or just like
no, like.
No,
like girls like
legally under 4'11".
Yeah, exactly.
That's the legal. Like if you're 4'11" or below, you're considered a short person. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little people. Yeah.
But then that goes into
some bad ones.
Too.
Yo, you got.
Yeah, it does go into that too.
I need you to go on IG and just find a collection of like really bad looking short people. Like.
You know what? I can't do it because...
who's that announcer chick from WWE? Kayla
Braxton.
Yo.
Yeah.
She's a short person?
My fucking God. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's short. Like,
she's tiny, yeah.
She's so bad. Yo.
Whatever, like, just compile all that shit so I could just get it going, She's
actually in my stories now, Frank, if you want to look. She's the freckled one. Light-skinned freckled one. I mean, she got a body on there. She's nice. But yeah, then it goes into a whole realm of like if you're into fetishes and then you only want 4'11" and under. I go the other route. I always like a tall girl taller than me. I'm 6 feet, so
yeah.
Damn, taller than me, the
feel like if you
what girls want, bro. 6 feet, literally right there. That'd be their minimum.
I'm 5'11". I'm right below him.
Right below.
Damn, I'm fucking considered short, bro. God damn.
How tall are you?
Like 5'8", 5'9".
Dude, that's normal.
That's
tight.
Short. That's short now.
I was 5'9" once. I remember. It was crazy.
5'9".
The air quality was different down there. But once you get to 5'11" and up, it's like you just breathe better.
Yeah,
there's a lot clear.
All the farts stay down there. You're like, yo, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie, where are you clocking in height-wise?
I mean, I had a friend, or no, I still have this friend. She was like 5 feet, and her titties are fucking crazy. Anyway, I'll probably clock it in at 5. I don't think I'll go any lower than that.
Yeah.
Like when I was.
How old are you?
I'm 5'11" or 5'10".
You're 5'11".
5'10", 5'11".
Taller than me?
5'10", 5'11", yeah.
Hey, you remember?
I'm the shortest person on this podcast,
bro.
Well, you got the biggest dick though.
And I got the smallest dick on the podcast. This was a setup.
This is setup, B.
Well, I mean, if it helps make you all sitting down, so you can relate probably.
Yeah. Is she all right? So if she looks bad as fuck and she's short, I don't care. But if it's like I don't know. If she's too short, it weirds me out. Like I don't want people thinking the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I have this thing. I just love tall women. Yo, I can't like
my first girlfriend. My first girlfriend ever was a tall girl, and like that kind of cemented that whole fetish that I had. It was bad. Like any tall girl I would see, I just wanted her to step on me and shit. But like my first girlfriend, yeah, she was really, really tall. She was taller than me.
Let me shake my head. Yes, yes, brother. I agree. Yes, brother. Yes, bro. I don't really have a preference really when it comes to height.
We know.
Mike
can't be a kid, you know. That's.
What about you, Mike? What about you?
Yeah, Mike. Dr. Mike.
I mean, I like obviously, like I like when I'm me being the taller one. But I also like the idea of tall girls being okay with like fucking with somebody shorter than them, you know. For my man Eddie, like my man Eddie's dream come true. Not because like a lot of times they be
let them lift
badass, like bad looking girls, like but they're tall, like, and I'm like fuck. But if they're down, like that would be dope. You feel me? Like that'd be cool.
All right, y'all ever stumble on like the fucking like you just going through your porn site, whatever the fuck it may be, and it's just like the fucking thumbnail is this big ass bitch with like she's sucking a guy's dick, but it's like she has him in like up in the air. Like y'all ever find that shit?
Oh, nah, that's different. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's different.
Yo, he's probably like 5'5", and this bitch is like 6'5", bro. Like that motherfucker look tiny, bro, and it's just crazy.
That's next level, bro.
That's different. I wouldn't be comfortable with that one. That's
blessing your shit.
Wait, Eddie, that's what you be fantasizing?
Nah. I'm saying nah, bro. That's not no. I'd be like, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
Come on, you want to let a tall girl just like 69 you, but like standing up, and just, bro. That's
not, bro. I can't.
I'm like the Undertaker,
an Amazonian chick just going to town, like
but Amazon, that's what I'm saying. Like some of them be like, ooh, they be bad.
That shit is like
crazy.
They're just queens on earth.
You know who I'm liking like that right now? Actually, is Wonder Woman now, Gal Gadot.
She's really tall. How tall is she?
I think she's like 6+.
God,
she looks at least.
Yo, Gal.
Bad. She looks too like.
She's so bad.
She looks like she enjoys it too much. Like if you would like to do it, she would just
wait. She's 5'10", bro.
How much
she'll get you tired?
Oh, she big.
Yeah, she would just tire you. You're just like, I want to go home.
She's 5'10".
Yeah, heels on 6'1", 6'2". That's
oh yeah,
right up my alley. and she's like a former, I think Miss Israel or whatever you call it, and also like Israeli commando.
Yeah, everybody in Israel needs to go through that shit.
I didn't know that.
Every Israeli girl that you meet,
they know how to shoot. They shoot back.
They shoot back.
Israeli girls shoot back. Let them know.
To shoot first.
Don't bring them to the hood because they're gonna shoot back. Straight up.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had to stop because at one point she got too short for me, and I got this thing in my mind, maybe like a trigger. If I see short people, for some reason, it's a bad habit, but I start laughing. It just sets me off. Like I can't stop laughing until like I'm away from them, and My girl doesn't approve, obviously, because she says like that's kind of stupid to do.
Wait, how short are we talking about?
I'm talking about if
little people, bro. Little people.
Yeah.
I have a coworker who kind of is the same thing. Like she actually gets scared, but like laughs at it. And I was like, "Are you serious, bro?" He's like, "Yeah." One time a patient came in, and she couldn't help them. Like you had to have a worker, to help them because she was laughing in the back. I can't. Then, I guess it's a real thing. It's a real thing. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. But like,
facts. Empathetic Eddie, I can't. Like, I can't. I just think about how they feel, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to feel like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's me.
But then it makes me wonder too. Like, if we're stocking up on TP, like a lot of people are, not us, hopefully, none of us here. Mike Da MD is too smart for that. But if a short person starts stockpiling on toilet paper, could that turn out bad? Because allegedly there's a story about somebody like overstocked on toilet paper so much where it toppled over him when he was like trying to rearrange, and the weight killed him. So he's dead now.
Are you serious?
How are you that delicate that toilet paper kills you, bro?
What
like
the fuck?
That's bugged out. That's bugged out.
Death
nah.
by the wipe.
Yeah.
Wiped out.
Oh my.
Wiped out.
Or then the other guy now that's stocked up on so much Clorox wipes, he tried to resell them on Amazon, and from day one, Amazon caught him and said, "Stop that right now."
Yeah.
So he's got a whole warehouse full of them shits.
You're sick. That's it.
Are these people Jewish? They have to be Jewish.
Wow.
I saw some shit.
Wow. You gotta protect yourself by saying, wow.
The FBI sees this like Jewish Hasidic Jew dude in Brooklyn, and like, bro, they were pulling out truckloads of like paper and like stuff that he was hoarding in his apartment. He was selling to people, and it's crazy. Like, you see like the evilness in people really come out in hard times. People trying to like, and there was this pyramid shit that was going around. Did anybody see that pyramid shit? It was like, oh, bring your. I don't know exactly. I never pay attention to it because I was like, nah, man, why are we abusing this? It's like,
so the other thing that I heard was going on too is like, because like my mom got sick for a while, and I was like fucking paranoid because she's like 60 years old and she's at home house age, so she takes care of elderly and like disabled people. Yeah. And so I'm like hearing her cough and shit, and she was sick for a couple of days, and I'm like trying to go crazy trying to find a thermometer just to make sure, just to like monitor her temperature, and like literally I could not find anything. And the ones that were like on Amazon, like I was too weary about buying them because my sister was like, a lot of people are like selling fake shit, as well as the COVID tests. Like a lot of people were selling like fake COVID tests. And so I don't know, like people are just wilding right now. Like, yeah, I don't know, but people are in different situations. So like desperate times, desperate measures.
Well, of all people, Mike Da MD is touching his face like fuck right now, and you're not supposed to be doing that in these times.
Yeah, but my hands are clean though.
When was the last time you washed them?
Right before this podcast.
He was getting touched up then, see? Frankie was right.
Hey, see? I told you he was in the shower, like, and then he was like flexing in front of the mirror, like, I'm going to do great.
What?
He was looking at the mirror like, Mike, you are great. You are going to do great. You're going to kill this interview.
I'm going to give myself my own physical. Where's that thermometer? I need to check back there.
He's like, after this, we're going to take ice cream, put it on my chest, and let it melt down to my genitals. Yes.
Wait, that's that comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not low.
Talking about, remember, was it, who the fuck did it? Oh, Ari Spears.
Yeah, Ari
talking about LL Cool J. He's like, yeah, I'm LL Cool J. Ain't nothing like putting ice cream on your chest and let it melt down to your genitals.
I forgot about Ari Spears. God damn, he had the best DMX and Jay-Z impersonation.
Yeah, that's what he did in that same skit.
And then, like, he knew how to like rap with their cadences, like but he actually like would rap shit that like, yo, Hove would rap this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got into the mind of the MC. It's like, yo, he's a genius for that.
Yeah, literally all those like Mad TV, fucking all those comedians that we grew up with, is so legendary. And then it's just like Bernie Mac, like you forget that he's gone, bro.
That was
it's
my dad.
crazy. Yo, me too.
Well, even the Bernie Mac show was funny. Yeah,
that fucking show is perfect. I think
that in combination with Fresh Prince, like you basically got raised by the TV basically if you just watch those shows.
Oh, you see, speaking of Fresh Prince, they started retweeting the what's that episode that makes everybody cry? Where his dad comes back, he leaves him at the end. He's like all hung up on him or whatever.
Yeah, that one hit home for me, but I know that one. That one's fucking. Every time I watch it, I'm like, damn, because you could tell like Will, like it came from a real place for Will too. So like,
well, that's why I kept reading that it was improv, like impromptu, everything, him and Phil. But then people saying, oh, because his dad really left him. But then other people saying, oh, his dad was always around. Like, he just, like, felt it.
I think for that performance, probably his dad wasn't around. Which explains why he's such a cool dad, you know? He's, like, the opposite.
But then I think with that, though, because the kids are, like, you know, God bless the kids. They're healthy. They're, you know, staying out of trouble and all that stuff. But they got annoying after some point. I mean, Willow was forced into singing. She got signed to Jay-Z and with my hand back and forth, whatever, which was catchy. But then the second song came and went.
She made guap with that, though. Like
she did.
Wop.
But then the other kid.
His son, he's legit. He's really good. He was good in Karate Kid.
I remember that. But then all of a sudden, started dyeing his hair. He started doing all this. Yeah, I feel like a girl. I wear a dress. I'm still a guy.
He's finding himself. Just finding himself.
Yeah. Nah, but his music is dope now. Like I fuck with all that shit. I'm trying to do
I got a beat. I got a beat ready for him. I was like, yo, I'm cooking. I got something for him. Icon Living, I got you.
But that's what I'm wondering too, because now has Will worried about being too cool with dad to the point now where he got corny kind of? Because that last flick he did, Gemini Man, did nothing. It went straight to video afterwards. Like
so sad because like the technology behind that movie is insane. Like the fact that you could have basically an actor, the actor could die and they could just bring him back through CG. Is like that's insane. Like you can make a movie. Like if you wanted to cast a perfect movie, you can. If you have this digital like recreation of the person.
Well, that's right now. That's right now, and it helps that Black don't crack because it was just him versus him. It wasn't him versus the older, younger him. Because if you saw The Irishman, they didn't do a good job with like the hands. The faces were like, you know, foolable, but the hands and all that shit, you know, you're supposed to be 30 years old with liver spots all over your hands, changing that engine. So who are you really fooling?
Actually, damn, I didn't notice about that. I gotta go watch it again.
Nah. Oh, watch it again, yeah.
Bro, I haven't even watched either of those.
I haven't seen Gemini.
This boy's so innocent.
I've seen
I've
seen the director talk about it, and I've seen a lot of the technology behind the movie, and like the technology that was used to do The Irishman. Like it's crazy. Like they used 3 different cameras at the same time, like to record everything, all the data. What I would like to see too is them release it without the digital alteration. Just show them like regular and have that play out, even though it won't make sense for the movie. But it'll be cool just to see that version. Like it's just them like mad old
as fuck.
Yo, it's over. All right, it's over.